Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Milan Weekly Podcast channel. On this episode of Milan Coast to Coast, Milan strikes back against Frosinone, and the boys are going to be giving you the report card on what they saw. There's big news for international friendlies in the Northeast, and if you're in Florida as well. We got huge news that dropped this week for the World Cup 2026. The boys are going to be talking. And, of course, we got questions from the chat. New kits dropped. And we're going to preview the huge match before you get knee-deep into that guacamole and wings for the Super Bowl. Oh, you better get ready for the ADL Toilet Bowl. Milan-Napoli, we got so much going on. Me and Gio, we are live. We're a little later tonight, but that ain't stopping us. We hope you guys are all ready for a jam-packed show. But, G, you ready, right? I'm ready. But before these people are ready, what do they got to do, buddy?
If you love me and Fabio every Wednesday or maybe even on a Tuesday or maybe on a Thursday, just like and please subscribe. It helps us in the algorithm and it helps us destroy those people that are talking that fake caca about Milan.
Yeah, damn right. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you're always up to date and follow us and join the community on Patreon. Gee, woo! You can't keep us down. You can't keep Milan down. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, boy. Let's go.
Milan Weekly Podcast presents Milan Coast to Coast with your host, Gio and Fabio.
Benvenuti nella casa Giro in area, si gira, sinistro, rete, gol capolavoro di Olivier Giroud.
Mignon with another magical save.
Teo Hernandez, coast to coast, nel numero 19.
Leao carica il mancino. Eccolo qua, Rafa Leao.
Let's go, baby. Buonasera a tutti. Welcome here to the Milan Weekly Podcast channel. I'm Fabio, joined by my partner here, Gio. We're coming live from Long Island, New York, and Southern California. And we are the one, the only Milan.
Coast to coast, baby.
Yeah, damn right. What up, everybody? What up to everybody in the chat? Good evening. Good evening. A little later than usual tonight. But listen, 10 o'clock. The party starts, and they don't stop until the sun comes up, baby. I hope everybody's ready because we got a jam-packed show. Gee, how are you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, Fabio. But before we get it started, I want to send out some prayers, some blessings out there to my people in San Diego and in Tijuana, Mexico. I don't know if y'all been hearing, but it's been raining crazy in California. I don't know. It rained crazy in California. Streets start to go up. Houses go flooding. It's been like a tsunami, a whole bunch of. So I just want to prayers out to the Tijuana Milanistas and the San Diego Milanistas. I mean, I hope you guys are good because I know a lot of you guys don't have power. So shout out to them.
Yeah, well, hopefully everybody's cool down there. I want to give a special shout out to my cousin Filippo. My cousin Phil, special shout out. He is a Milanista. He was my ride or die here when he was here. He's in Arizona now. But shout out to my cousin Phil. Happy birthday, cuz. All right, guys, listen. We got so much going on. First things first, if you haven't heard, guess who's back? 19 years, the international battle of my life, ladies and gentlemen. Italy is returning stateside. First, they're going to be going down to Fort Lauderdale. Everybody thought it was going to be Miami. But no, down in Fort Lauderdale to play Venezuela on the 21st of March. And then Sunday, Sunday. My house is going to be divided. It's Italy, Ecuador. The first time Italy is back on U.S. soil since 2005, which last time they played was against Ecuador. So it's perfect. Another rematch here. It's going to be in New Jersey at the Red Bull Arena. So special shout out to everybody who's trying to find tickets. Tickets are dropping supposedly tomorrow. Maybe if you were in the know, you got them early. Me, I'm going to be there, and I'm giving you a special shout out right now to let you know, not only are you going to get the benefit of meeting some of the finest people of the Milan Club, New York City, all right? You got to come down because we're going international, baby. Not only are some of the finest MWP hosts are coming down and representing Milan Club Montreal. You do not want to miss this, all right? But there's also going to be representatives of Milan Club Toronto making the trip down. So this is international. Who knows what other clubs? Boston might be lured in. Philly's not too far. They could be lured in. We got clubs from all over the country, people who could be here. I mean, gee, are you not jealous? I mean, you got Milan, but I know you want to see the Nazionale, don't you? Don't you?
I want to see it. But where y'all sitting? What section y'all sitting with? The big booties or the flat booties?
First of all, how dare you? How dare you? All right. I'm going to be the only Italian in my representation with my family because I'm going to be with a bunch of Ecuadorians, but I'm bringing them into the heart of the Azzurri side, all right? So we're going to be, you find out where we are. I don't want to spill no beans, all right? There's a lot of stuff going on. All I know is that me and Timmy are going to be elbows, all right? I cannot wait. The amount of awesome people, it's going to be off the hook. So if you haven't already looked into these tickets or you want to make the trip down to New Jersey, a.k.a. New York, because nobody knows the difference, you got to make sure you find your way there. Like I said, Milan Club, NYC, first of all, we have some of the best people you'll ever meet. They're going to be there. Everybody's going to be in attendance. Then we got Montreal and Toronto coming through and so many other things. It's going to be a crazy MWP party going on. And the fellas are going to get more into it on Monday. I don't want to drop all the things, but you can't miss it. So I'm letting you guys know, all right? Letting you know this is huge news. The Nazionale is here. We got to support Serie A. We got to support the Italian squad. Maybe Florenzi will be there. Maybe, Calabria will be there. Who knows? All I know, Fabio's going to be there, and I'm very happy. All right. So there's other news that happened. We're not just done international. All right? Milan can't contain us this week. We got so much going on. G, have you heard, G? Have you heard? Your SoFi Stadium didn't cut it. The finale is over here on the East Coast, baby, for the World Cup 2026, baby. This is what it's going to be. I know MetLife is not the greatest thing in the world. It's technically in New Jersey, but you can't deny that when you're in the shadow of Manhattan, baby, we're going to put an unbelievable... I thought Dallas had this game. I got to tell you. I thought 100% Dallas already had it booked. Jerry's World, they were going to do it down there. All these international people flying to Texas. But no. It's going to be here in the New York, New Jersey area. So, G, are you booking your ticket? Tell us the truth.
You know what? Fabio, Jerry and Kroenke, they don't want to follow FIFA regulations for the final. So FIFA regulations for the final is like FIFA tells you what beers you can sell, what company you can sell and shit like that. So he didn't want to do that.
He didn't want to bend over.
But shout out to MetLife, man. New York. I know it's not in New York, but when you in that New York City, you in the summer, people are half naked out there. You feel me? Yeah. It's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a vibe. So shout out to Dirty Jersey, like Nico said.
Oh man, listen. All right, so that's not the only World Cup news that dropped. Toronto is going to be hosting the first World Cup game. So big ups to the people of Canada. That's where they're going to get to go see their Nacionale there. Then the actually opening game is in Mexico City. That's it. Nico, get on the road trip, buddy.
Nico's gonna be there. You know, Nico's gonna be there.
Oh, man, it's going to be off the hook. So the opening game has been announced. It will be Mexico. Let me go to the next. All right. So obviously, G, you got two things here. We'll get to the U.S. in a second. I want to get to Mexico because the Estadio Azteca there in Mexico City, June 11th, when the festivities will begin, it's going to be off the chain. I believe Mexico should be the only game that day, correct? Are they going back to doing that?
Yeah, I think it should be only then. But
Yeah.
why is Santi Jimenez in a Mexico jersey? I thought he's gonna play for Argentina.
I have no idea. I just stole that picture. I'm not paying attention to who that is, but they got there too. They got Guadalajara and then again back in Mexico City. I guess they didn't want to play at the other stadium. All right, so Canada, as we said earlier, Toronto, the BMO field is going to be hosting their first match, and then everything's going to be on the Vancouver side. So if you want to go to the West Coast to watch their two games, they're going to be on the 12th, their opening game. And then the USA SoFi Stadium, baby. You're going to have another Northwest matchup there. Second game going to be in Seattle at Lumen Field. And then again, SoFi Stadium. G, are you going to try to make any of these games, man? You're going to root on the USA?
Yeah, I'm going to try to go to June 12th, to be honest with you, opening day. I'm gonna try to go.
A banger, baby. Yeah. That's gonna be a banger. Oh man. I mean, we have
and it started raining again, Fabio. This is fucking ridiculous now.
Oh, that's it. The McDonald's Wi-Fi is out, ladies and gentlemen. So they put out this match thing FIFA did, so you can see where all the games are intending to be when they actually start putting up the groups, getting closer, obviously in 2026. It's gonna be exciting, man. Gonna be exciting. The World Cup 2022. So, G, can I get like an early predict? Who's your sly winner?
My sly winner, I think Spalletti gonna do it right, Fabio. I think.
Oh my God, G's drinking early.
Nah.
He says Spalletti. They're not even gonna be there, baby.
Spalletti's gonna do the right thing. He's gonna call these young bucks like Kyle Day, Udoge. He's gonna call up Afondi. He's going to call up Terracciano. He's going to call up young ballers, Bastoni, Scalvini, guys like that, guys that, I'm going to just say Italy going to do it. Fabio, they made it to the final last time, and nobody picked them to make the final last time in 1994.
Well, I mean, it's a bit of a stretch to say they're going to win it when they haven't even made the last two. So you're really hanging it out there on this one.
Yeah, and Italy's gonna win the Euros this year too. So I mean, let's get it.
Oh my Lord. Terry in the chat saying he's repping, of course, Portugal. We'll see, man. Leal, baby. All right. That's enough of the international talk. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, to talk about Milan strikes back. Milan came through with a beautiful turnaround victory there. Despite having an early lead from a goal from Giroud, we had to scrap back again. Bad penalty to give up by Leao. We end up giving up a stupid goal in the 60-something minute, I believe. And then we were able to turn it around in the last 20 minutes behind a goal by Gabia. And then Jovic saving the day again. Let's get into the report card, baby. All right, let me pull it up. Here it is. Let's start at the bottom. Let's start at Mignon. All right, so like I mentioned, Mignon doesn't save the penalty, which I honestly don't know when the last time, if he's even saved one for us. The second goal, which happens in the 64th minute, I mean, maybe it takes an unlucky bounce to him, and it kind of just goes over his leg. But it's one you would have hoped he would have got. He did make a huge save in the 20th minute, which eventually leads to their penalty because he makes a save. They get the corner, end up passing it around, ends up on one side, and Leao gets the handball. So what's your opinion of Mike? For me, I have a very tough grade. And I know people are going to think maybe, hey, it'd be a little too tough. I gave Mike a D tonight. I gave a D for Mike. So, guys, please in the chat, put your grades on. We'll set them as we keep going. Also, we're going to have a special segment towards the end. So if you have any questions and you punch it in the chat, we'll save them for later in that segment. But, G, what's your opinion for Mike, man?
I got some advice from Magic Mike. I mean, sometimes you got to deal with stuff, but since that racism accident, go get some help, brother. Because you know what, a lot of people don't like to talk about mental health, but I think you need to sit down with somebody and stuff like that. Because the last two games you've been giving out freebies, and I know it's hard when something happens to you, but if you need to talk to somebody to get right, get right. Because this ain't you. You letting balls going underneath your legs. That's like basically an embarrassment to a goalkeeper. And then this time, I don't even know if you were trying to save it. I don't know, like the way that you just did this and it passed by the side. So I'm gonna give him an F, Fabio, because sometimes as a man, you got to take a responsibility for your actions. So go get that help, brother, to make you feel better. The team is behind you. Me and Fabio behind you. The whole fan base behind you.
Is this like your ploy of getting Sportiello to get some time? Is that what's this going on?
Nah, Sportiero. I don't. No. I think he's injured again, Fabio. But oh, what the hell? A provider just emailed me right now. I don't know what the hell.
Already McDonald's Wi-Fi is not working. All right, so let's get to our captain. All right, Captain Calabria. This is really interesting. I have no notes whatsoever on Calabria. Actually, on the watch along, if you checked it out, I basically kept saying, "Here comes another pass back to Mike." That was that. If you had a drinking game with the amount of times you said, and they passed the ball back to Mike, you would have been blasted by the first half.
What happened to the graph, Fabio?
Oh, it's here. It's here. Hold on. I'll pull it up. It's around. All right. So Calabria had a 6.6 here. He was subbed off in the 86th minute for Florenzi. So I don't know. Me, I got a C, average at best. Nothing really working here. Nothing spectacular from him. What's your opinion?
I'm gonna give Calabria. I don't know. I'm not really liking his game, Fabio.
No,
I
agree.
D. I'm gonna give him a D, man. I mean, I think
holy shit.
Like when you're the captain, you have to set a standard, Fabio. And I'm tired of him not being able to make like simple passes. Then why are you on the field? And that's what the thing that I struggle about Calabria. And you could look at the whole right side was struggling in that game. You could tell that's why everybody on that right side might be getting bad grades. But Calabria, I mean, come on, you're the captain. We're gonna extend you. I don't know, maybe because we need to fill in a quota or something, but we need you to do a little bit better than
we need to do better for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to see here the chat. Nobody's kicked in yet for Calabria, so we'll see. Let's go to Kier now. Kier, he another low grade, only 6.8. I have the same thing. I have a C. Nick saying D. I'm assuming this is for Calabria. I'm gonna go a C again for Kier. I don't feel comfortable seeing Kier out there. He didn't do anything really egregious on either goal, but he didn't provide anything, honestly. So I'm going with a C for him. What's your opinion?
I mean, he's looked shaky, Fabio. I'm gonna give him a C, but I don't know. I mean, he's been having a hard time. They've been spinning him a lot, bro. I don't know if he's become a salsa dancer or merengue dancer in the last 3 games, but that's I think the injury finally had caught up to him, and you see Gabriel like he's out. Like I'm not even telling like performing. He's like outclassing him basically in the performances, making big interceptions. What Kyrie used to do and stuff like that. Maybe that's just a load up of minutes of him playing so many minutes that his legs can't recover. But
yeah, true.
And whose fault is that on? That's on the manager.
Pioli. Yep.
Yeah.
Different game, same Kier. That's 100% right. 100% right, Terry. All right. So, what was your score on Kier?
See, Mr. Merengue salsa dancer.
All right, let's get to Gabia because Gabia's got to get some flowers, man. Vince also mentioning here, he's just not quick enough anymore. He does have the amazing long ball game. Yeah, that's true. Nico saying the whole back line is weak lately, besides Gabia is bowling out. And we're going to get to it. Okay, here we go. Let's get to Gabia. So for me, Gabia, Goal in the 72nd minute. Played solid defensively the whole game. I gave Gabbia a A because I thought he deserved it. What say you about Gabbia?
Gabriel, I'm gonna give him an A+, man. And I think like when Tamori and Chow and Kalulu get back, I want them to earn that spot. I mean, you cannot drop Gabbia playing like what he's been playing for like a month now, Fabio. You cannot drop
Yeah.
him with all
Ever
these
since he came
performances.
back, yeah.
And I really feel like if you drop him, then that's when like the people that who love Pioli and want to be all over his nutsack, then that's when like your flaws and stuff come back
I
because
need
I
to
think
know who are these people that want to be
there's a
all over
lot of
his
them.
nutsack?
There's a lot of them, Fabio. But I think Gabbia, like I don't know. Ever since he went to Spain, I think he felt
7.8.
probably disrespected. He felt that he didn't get those minutes, and then he has come back and he's really been talking what I want Leao to be doing because Leao's just been talking about I promise, and Gabbia said I promise, and he's been coming in spectacular. To me, I think he's slower than slow, but bro, there's sometimes
I
that
know.
he's catching up to fast players. I'm like, what the hell is this Gabbia? So I'm gonna give him an A, man. Shout out to Gabbia.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
like
you
it.
young Italian. You know, maybe Spalletti, you're not blind, and you see this young puppies. Maybe he gets a call up. Maybe Fabio sees Gabbia right there starting.
Is that your Baresa jersey you got on?
Nah, no. This is 93, 94, but this is I got no specs on the back.
No specs. All right, so
The short lease has a Baresi, but yeah.
all right, so let's go Teo now. Teo Hernandez. I have Teo again. No notes whatsoever, which is not a good sign. I gave him a C, man. This is average. Shit, Teo didn't do nothing special this game. What did it say you?
A D, and he was looking shaky, Fabio. The reason that Leao gave a fake
A hard
penalty,
grader.
like the reason that Leao gave a fucking bogus ass penalty, because where the hell was Theo at? He was defending at the end of the box.
True.
That's where he's supposed to be. So like I'm gonna give him a D. I'm gonna grade him hard. Like you can't give me 3-4 games good and then you start going back to your old form. No, we need you.
My thought exactly, Vince. It's just a meh game. Nothing special, especially from a guy like Dale. We need more. Especially a team Frosinone. Come on. They're in the bottom half of the table. All right, let's move on to our midfield. The part that's been getting a lot of flack lately for people just basically saying, with the exception of all of our injuries on defense, our midfield is our weakest point easily right now. But let's start with Adley. Adley, fairly quiet game. Nothing really spectacular. He has a hockey assist, if you guys don't know what I mean by that. He's the pass that led to the pass that led to the goal. So I thought, for the most part, okay. I initially had a B, but I think I'm grading too high. I think I have to give him a C. What say you?
You said Adley right now. I'm gonna give him a C, Fabio.
Yeah, that's.
I think the position that Pioli is wanting him to play is tough, and he's gonna learn. He's gonna have some good games. He's gonna have some okay games, and I think now Adley, like for next year, I think he wants him to do like a Pirlo role, deep playing.
I just saw what they gave Reindeers, and I almost fainted.
I know.
Bro. Oh my God.
So I think what Pioli was saying that he wants him to have him like in a Pirlo role, deep playing midfield or somebody that dictates the game. But sometimes he hold on to the ball too much, Fabio. Sometimes he
does,
causes us problems. Give up the ball.
The midfield, and listen. As much as I want to say it's just on one guy, it's not. But these guys are not trying to go and collect the ball to make passes and moves. They were very stagnant this game. They really were. Let's get to the other guy, bro. Fucking Tijani. How does Tijani get a 7.3? This guy, the only two things I have is he has a header that he gets on target, and that's just being nice because it really was not dangerous at all. The goalkeeper easily had it, right? But just the fact that it was on target made me feel good that I had to write it down. Then he gets a stupid yellow within like 3 minutes of the second half that he did not need to get. And when he was subbed off, I was like, oh, thank God. And with that stupid yellow, he misses the game against Napoli. So for him, I gave him a D. And honestly, like I know it sounds harsh, but he's my flop of the match just for that. Flop of the match. So what say you about Reindeer?
I mean, you could tell him, Fabio, he's usually a 90-minute player, right? So,
Yeah.
like, look, I think last 3 games, I think last game he played the 90, but the game before that, they took him around, I think, around the same time. So, I mean, it shows you that he's been stinking it up because a player that's always available, always ready to go 90 minutes, if they taking you out the 62-minute, that means that you're stinking it up. You got that diarrhea, and we need to get you off the field, because you're stinking it up. So I'm gonna give a D to Rangers. I don't know I think what Nico says is that he needs rest, but I don't think Pioli's gonna give him rest. I think he's going stuck on where he has. Maybe this week, maybe with Benny. I don't know, but I think Benny is at least replacement, so I don't really know what's going on.
No,
Musa hasn't really been getting no minutes lately.
No, because you can't play Musa. He hasn't looked very good since he came back off that injury. And on top of it, we saw Benacer replace Reindeers in this game. So it's not like for like to just take Adley. You're most likely going to see Adley and Benacer on Sunday. All right, so let's get a lofty butt cheeks. All right, Ruben Loftus-Cheek got a yellow in the 42nd minute, and that's literally the only notes I have on him. That's a D performance there. What say you?
It's a D. He could have got sent off. He made another dumbass tackle when he was on the yellow. But shout out to the ref for not being Maratha League this weekend, giving us a pass. But Loftus, man, I don't really think Loftus is not no 10, not no creator and stuff like that. Yeah, he's scoring goals because he could do that. He should be playing Alley's role, and then when it's in the box, he could run in from that position. But I mean, sometimes like he holds a ball, or like we're on a break, and then he puts the ball behind. That means that he's not able to see the field. He's not able to scan. So I'm gonna just give Loftus bum cheeks a D, man. Somebody need to clap his cheeks to get him in better form.
Let's see, Vince is disagreeing. He's saying not an awful game, but not good. Was probably our best midfielder. Well, that's not saying much. All right. Well, that's Pioli's tactics for you. Leban Youssef saying C. Little D for Nick there for LC. You know what? It's just Loftus-Cheek. He has these games where he looks good, but he gets subbed out at 62-minute. I was a little surprised to see Okafor take his spot, but hey, that's what I want. I want Okafor in there with Leao and Pulisic and Giroud and make some shit happen, baby. All right, let's get to our strikers now. We'll start with Leao, all right? Because I know everybody loves to shit on Leao, but I have to fucking remind them, you watch your fucking mouth, all right? Leao provides a nice assist over the defender, right to Giroud's head, who heads it in the 16th minute, gets us on the board. Now, he did give away possession, trying to kind of cross somewhat across the field, but he basically passed it to the other team, which Mike then has to make a crazy save. They end up still getting the ball after the corner kick, and he ends up giving a handball. So definitely not a good start for Leao there. I mean, good start on the assist, but bad on the penalty. He almost, again, his cross, he has a great opportunity towards the end of the first half that he's trying to cut it back across in front of the net, and it gets deflected, and it needs the goalkeeper to basically like swing his paw and fucking palm the ball away. Otherwise, he would have got a goal there. So Leao's still dangerous. He put a great cross to Benacer, who Benacer fucks it up in the second half. So for me, again, I see Leao working. There's a lot of people that like to beat up on Leao for everything. But for me, I think he's still a B performance here. What say you? And a lot of people agree with me here. B. He would have got an easy A if he got a goal. B. What say you? Don't be a B, all right? Tell us how you feel.
Fabio, I'm going to grade hard on this one, man. I think we'll lay out. Nah, I'm playing, Fabio. I think he deserved an A, a little bit better. I think what I want from Leao when he gets his GA, but I want him to like be able to move and nah, man. Nah. I'm gonna give him an 8 because I think he was more involved, and that's why I
Nick
want to
is
see.
saying the same thing, man. Look, he wants to say C. Vince thinks you're gonna say F.
No, Fabio, I just said A. What I'm
All
saying
right,
is,
A.
I feel that
A.
he was.
Mika A. You course correct like too much. Look at you, because you don't want
No,
you
but the
don't want
thing
the
is,
fans on your ass.
what the thing, Fabio, is like what I saw in this game that he was more involved. He didn't just make those 2 runs. He was more involved. He was trying to
He
take a
was.
man on, and that's what I want to see. Like he got his assist. There's sometimes that he gets his assist, but that's the only thing he doesn't. He does the whole game, just one play, and for him to be our top gun and to be our top player, like bro, you do one play and you think that's Calcio. That's not Calcio. So I like that he was more involved. He was giving more effort. And yeah, he got the penalty, but he came back to defend because Dale was nowhere to be fucking found. He was doing Home Alone 5 or something. Dale was doing Home Alone 5 because
Home Alone 5.
Yeah.
I must have missed that one on demand.
Nah. But he was doing that. But yeah, this is what I want to see more about Leao. I think with Leao in his mind, I think he feels like, oh, I'm gonna do 2 runs and then that's all I have to do. No, what you have to do is like create and then like come back, get in the play, bro. He was defending, so that's why I say, hey, people might be like, you know what, he didn't really look good, but that's what I'm seeing. I need him to be more involved in the game, and that's what he was.
Yeah, that's true. You better stop banging before Presidente scream at you. All right, so let's get to Pulisic now. This is a hard grade. Pulisic gets basically one good opportunity in the 30th minute where he does get a nice pass. He kicks it. The goalkeeper just makes the save. He kicks it kind of right at the goalkeeper. After that, there's really not much else on Pulisic in this game. I gave him a C, but think I have to change it to a D. What say you, bro?
He's tired, Fabio, and that's on Pioli because I know that Chukwueze's at AFCON, and don't get your hope as Chukwueze fan, which is me. I'm talking to myself.
Okay, but good to know.
But he's not in good form in AFCON, and he's getting dropped for like a bomb. A guy that's playing in the lower league. So, I mean, I think Pulisic is tired, and I think he knows if he gives 100%, Fabio, I think he knows that his body's gonna go. So I think he's just giving us probably like 70 to 80%. And then, sometimes that 70 to 80% is good because if he gets a ball, he could score it good. So, I mean, I'm just going to give him a C, Fabio, because I don't feel like, bro, he's been playing for 2 months in a row now, Fabio.
It's true, man. It's true. We really need Chuck to come back and actually find some form. It's a shame what's going on. You're going to mention some of the other tournaments that are going on later in the show. I think a C is fair. I might have scored a little too low. I initially had a C, but let's get to the man at the top of the tree, Olivier Giroud. All right, they had him rated at 8.6. All right, 8.6. How you doing? Let's put him up. Giroud has a goal in the 16th minute, assisted by Leao. Has an assist to Gabia in the 72nd minute. For me, I think Giroud is again finding ways to prove everybody wrong, that he is still easily Milan's best striker, and we just have to come to grips with it. There is nobody better than Giroud right now on our roster, and until we find somebody who can consistently get in the game, make a difference, not only can he score goals, he's creating goals for us, finding his assists. He just cannot find the back of the net from a penalty kick. If he could just fucking solidify that one part, he'd be unstoppable this season. But like Vince saying, I'm giving him an A. This is my MVP of the game, our top, Olivier Giroud. What say you, G?
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to see from Giroud all the time. In that last 20 minutes, Fabio, this man was playing like an animal. And that's like what my problem is. Like when people say like, yeah, Giroud is this, Giroud. Yeah, but there's sometimes he gets assists, but he's a fucking cadaver the whole game. But these last 3 games, and it has to do a lot that he's just playing 1 game a week. And especially, when he turns into an animal, when we bring in Jovic, and there's 2 men up top.
Yeah,
I think they come. I've been telling people
they
for the
have been.
last
They've
month.
been complimenting it really well.
Yeah, they've been complimenting enough, but we have an idiot ass manager that can't see that. Maybe they help each other out, and he turns into a beast. But now, starting this week, this is when I'm gonna be right about Giroud. Let's see, because he's not going to get that much rest. Pioli's going to let him go. He's going to let him go for the Sunday game,
Yeah.
and he's going to let him go for the Thursday game, and then we're probably going to play Sunday again. And then this is when we start seeing, like, because of his age, we see him drop, and that's what I don't want to see. If Giroud could play once a week and he's the main starter, then it's excellent, to be honest with you. But I'm going to give Giroud an A, and this is what I want to see. When I shit on Giroud, it's because I just feel like, oh, he just gets a lucky flick on, and then, oh, everybody's like, yeah, Giroud got his GA. No, it doesn't work like that. The last 20 minutes, look at him, especially when Jovic came in. He was a man. He fought for that assist to give it to Gabia, to be honest with you. Right? He gave it to Gabia, right? Yeah. So he fought for that. That's just a hungry. So I just felt and that's what I want to say. I think people get a lot misconstrued and shit like that I hate him, but this is what I want to see of him. And
he's
I
too
think,
pretty for you. He's too pretty. You don't
I don't give a
you
fuck
don't like
if he's
this handsome guy on your television screen. Your girl be staring at the screen too long. I understand. All right, let's go. Giroud easily the top of the game. Let's get to a couple of our subs. Let's mention Okafor, because Okafor came on with Benacer. So let's touch on him first. Yeah, Prosciutto is in here saying 19 goals and assists in 20 games. Show respect to Ollie, baby, forever young. I love it. Drew is hot. Ooh, that's a little more than one way, right? Prosciutto. Hey, yo. All right, so let's go.
Prosciutto was over there arguing right now.
Yo,
welcome to the show, Prosciutto.
Listen, Okafor, I'm going to go quick here. Didn't really do anything when he came on.
But what position was he at, Fabio? Because
I don't honestly.
They were trying. I think he was trying to play Cam. He was trying to play Cam. Nah, Fabio, he ain't no Cam.
No,
see,
but I gave him a C there. No bueno.
I give him a D, Fabio.
Okay,
because he's supposed to be that spark off that bench.
It's true, but he's got to be playing the right position. You know, Vince is saying C, Leban Yusuf C. Same thing, man. You know, but let's go to Benacer before we get to Jovic and the other people. Benacer makes a mistake on the second goal, man. He does not track back against his guy. It's his guy who gets away and ends up shooting that close shot on him. Fairly new into the game too. At that point, he wasn't really on for 2-3 minutes before that goal happens.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. So then
he was barely warming up.
I don't know. Do you give him the assist on Jovic's goal? Did they give him the assist on it? I'm not quite sure.
No, Leao got an assist. Giroud got an assist.
Oh, I guess because the defender kind of flops it.
Yeah, he flops it.
All right, so I'm gonna, since he doesn't get the assist, I'm giving a C for Benacer. What do you say?
D, man. He caused the goal.
Ooh, so D. All right, D it is. All right, Jovic. The other two substitutions are Florenzi and
Musa.
Which came in so late that we're not even giving him a score. But Jovic comes in, gets the goal from a mistake from Frosinone's defender, and he buries it. I mean, the guy picks up his chance and he runs with it. You got to give him respect. I gave him a B, despite the fact he really didn't do anything else. He just was in the right place at the right time and way to snatch it up and get that poacher goal. Just hanging around the box. Anything can happen, and sometimes does. What say you about Jovic?
Jovic, man, he's proven a lot of us wrong, probably. Yeah. He's been coming in, scoring goals.
Yes.
I think him here and then Coppa Italia, and then he's going to be big for us in Europa League. Watch him, Fabio. I think he's going to explode in Europa League. This is what I'm talking about, Pioli. Let him go in Europa League. Let him go. Giroud, we still need him for the league. So, like, give him the thing, because then you're going to affect the whole team. So, yeah. I'm going to give him an A, Fabio. I think you get the game winner. I mean, you know what? Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking. Him, Adley, I think even Okafor. I really appreciate these players because they're coming in and purely shitting on all over their confidence. Like, let's be honest, Fabio. Because if a player starts scoring like what he went on a run, right? Jovic, when Giroud was suspended, right? Like he went on a run where he had 3 goals in 3 games and like 2 assists or whatever. So like 5 GA, and then you get directly no. Now you're on the bench. You know what? So those 3 players, I really appreciate them because they're letting them know. You know what? I want to fight for the shirt, and I don't give a f purely if you destroy my confidence. You're not better than me, and I'm gonna show you that that I need to be valued. So I want to give a big shout out to Jovic, Okafor, and fucking Adley because Pioli has killed their confidence, to be honest with you. Nobody can keep me right. You cannot play good for like 5 games and then get dropped just because the starter is back in the lineup.
Very true, very true. But speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Pioli, what's his grade for this game, G? Talk to us.
Pioli, I'm gonna give him a B. The reason I don't give him an A because I don't know what position that Okafor was doing. I don't know what he was playing, Fabio. I don't know where he was playing. I don't know where he. Yeah. Pioli, oh, shit.
I love it. I love it. He's a fucking regular old Freddy Krueger. I had Pioli on a B too. He does make the right kind of subs at the end. I was a little curious on what the hell he was playing Okafor for Loftus-Cheek, but again, they were maybe at that point trying to play a 4-4-2. I'm not quite sure what they were doing there. But all in all, he makes the right subs. We get the win. It's kind of, you don't give him an A because again, the team lost the lead. They look kind of like going into the second half. They didn't really look like they had that killer instinct.
And only Gabia is the only good defender, and he doesn't change the other players. He's changing them at the 86th
Well,
minute.
in all honesty, there's no substitutions besides Simic to make defensively. I mean, you're going to put in Florenzi. Florenzi, I mean, he's a veteran, but is he better than Calabria? Maybe
Terracciano is.
Oh,
I don't give a F if you made that mistake.
Holy shit. Yeah, I'm happy they won, but it wasn't pretty. And Pioli should be happy, but got to do better. Got to do better, but we get the win. That is the report card, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, everybody, for participating. We don't give out participation trophies, all right? But you best believe you better be on your best behavior when you come into our classroom. All right, G, let's go. Let's go. You know what time it is. There was some stuff dropping, G. I know you a collector, but are you ready to splash that cash, baby? Because Milan's not dropping 1 kit. They're dropping 2. 2 4th kits are going to be revealed. Let's put it up here. Full screen so you don't have to see us. So there you see them. G.
They're cold, Fabio. You know what? They're cold, Fabio, but I don't know. Each year they start going up 20 euros, and I don't know.
Dude, it went up. First of all, at the moment,
because the first
jerseys are not even like on sale. The regular one, you know what I mean? The replica one, it's only the authentic one. So these are like 140 American right now.
No, but the thing is, like, the first one that looks like paint. Remember that one?
How can I forget?
Yeah. So that one was 120 euros. Then last year's was 140. And then this one is 160 euros. That's what they've been putting in the Milan Club Dublin chat. 160 euros. And then you want to put a name set on there. So that's like another 180. And then you want the badges on there. That's 200. So
right, so here's a little news in regarding this one, guys. All right. So supposedly the reason why they're dropping these this week, why it's been leaked and gone all over, and now they're dropping official images of it. Couldn't let me fucking spoil it again. You know what I'm saying? But supposedly the black kit is going to be what we're wearing this weekend against Napoli, and the white kit will be the goalkeeper's shirt. Now they're saying that when we play Monza, the white kit is going to be our actual, the out players and the black jersey will be what Mike is wearing. So it's going to be a little flippy floppy action going on. But I love it. I really like I did, and the initial concepts that they had put out of the black one looked so goofy. But this one, woo! I like it a lot. I like it a lot. To me, I would never buy that sherbet rainbow color one, whatever they're wearing here. It's just not for me. But these two, whew, if I find my way to that Puma store in the city, you best believe I'm coming home with a Leao and a pulley, baby. Which one were you going? Which one you like better?
I don't know, Fabio. I mean, to me, they look cool, but they not like, woo, you feel me? For me,
You don't think so?
nah, I think the goalkeeper kit, which I have from last season with the one, like that one shit was cold. But this one, I don't know. I mean, it just looks like a basic. They just trying to put like a little thing. So yeah, look at Calcio Warino says it looks like a Juve. Yeah, so I don't know. It's cold, but it's not like woo. For me, I think I have to see it in person, Fabio. But 160 euros, shit, man, that's like 180 on us.
Look, my uncle's making a good point. These are the three guys that Milan needs more. I mean, I don't know how much more Giroud can do, but Leao and Teo for sure. Yeah, I mean, these three really need to be our stars. But I don't know, guys. I like it. I like it a lot. I want to know what the chat thinks. Are you going to cop this one? Is this going to be in your cart pretty soon? I mean, I like it, man. I like it. I like it a lot. I know it's a lot of money, but I don't know, baby. I like it. And Gio's gone. I don't know what he's doing. He's moving around. But this is what happens when you're live, baby. This is what happens when you're live. All right, let's go. We did ask if you guys have any questions out there. I think we might only had one. Vince is saying he wants the black one. No, man. I dig them both. But once Gio's done doing whatever he's doing, maybe he's getting flooding going on in his garage there. I don't know what he's doing. But I ask you guys here. I'm going to say this to the chat because this came up earlier. Anna Malak said, Pioli is a bum. Hakan, CDK, Romagnoli. Most of the players that struggle under Pioli seem to thrive whenever they play for a decent manager. At the same time, our team seems to generally like him. So, G, what's your opinion of this comment?
I'm gonna say that he's a bum. You know what? Like, I fucking dislike Pioli. He's a bum that he can't fire his friends. He doesn't know that what business is business and friendship is anything. But to me, my problem has been CDK. And I've been talking, I think, like, we haven't argued, but we talked about it, Fabio. I said CDK does not fit Pioli's system. He's a roamer. And I told everybody when we sold him in the summer, he's going to play that Illich role. Well, you remember Illich was all over. He was a roamer. He go on the right. He go on the left. He go in the middle. He played false nine. And he was scoring mad goals. That's why he's succeeding at Atalanta. And he said it. And he shitted on Pioli before. He said, I'm in my right position. You know what? And that's I'm a blame Maldini too, because he should have told Pioli, look, I'm gonna give you this player, but this is how you have to play him. You have to let him loose, And I don't think he did that. And to me, shout out to Atalanta. He has more and better talent than Illich will ever have in his life. And if he explodes, Terry gonna come calling like in a year for like over 120 million. He was always been rated a top talent, Fabio. When you look at your scouts, he's the next thing coming out of Belgium.
I know. But it's sometimes the bright lights are just too bright. All that pressure. You're the big signing after they win a Scudetto. You just fell flat, man. It's easy to go to Atalanta and be in Bergamo and just play, because your expectations are low. If you don't play well, this team's not picking you up. They're sending you back where you came from. So he's just playing kind of with his house money at this point, and he's playing well. So good for him. But it still don't change the fact that you didn't show up, bro. You couldn't find one goal. You couldn't find one goal all season. So no, I'm not giving CDK no love. You know, you decide to do it for blue and black because those are the colors you like better. All right.
Imagine we had $200 million players on our hand and we let them go for peanut. Paqueta is $100 million player, and CDK thinks explode.
$100 million? No way.
Fabio,
no way.
Look at Hoyland. Look at Hoyland's like GA. He had like 8 GA the whole year, and they sold him to Manchester United for 80 million.
Do you think this kid would go to a United, City, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Chelsea, Bayern Munich?
He'll go to United.
He's gonna go there and flop so bad.
He'll go to United or Chelsea.
Nah, bro. Let me know when he hits the West Ham or Brentford, and then watch him ball there. With no pressure. Get the fuck out of here. I don't believe it. All right. So one other question from the chat came from one of our. We got a lot of Juventine watching the show besides Live Gorilla. Calcio with Reno Z saying, "Are you guys getting Conte?" I don't know. Depends on who you ask and whether you've spoken to Zlatan or not. I don't want Conte. I have a feeling it's going to be like signed and delivered already, but I don't want Conte. I sure as hell don't want more Pioli, but I don't know if I want Conte. What's your opinion, G?
Bro, you seen what the hell he wants to bring in?
The Di Lorenzo and I hate it.
What the hell, bro? That's the thing. That's the thing with Conte. He'll win his 3 Scudetti in a row. But like I said, I don't want to be local. Like to me, Lukaku, bro. Like we can.
Why do people keep mentioning Lukaku? Why do they want him? He's becoming washed already at Roma, and now you want to bring him to Milan? No.
Man, I don't really think like we can't give like Conte got to give like okay, you want that salary. Then we're going to give you the next Lukaku, the one that's coming up, that nobody knows about anything, to be honest with you. So I think at the end of the day, Fabio, I don't want Conte because of his record in Europe. Maybe he shuts me up and he proves to me, to be honest with you. But, I mean, those players, bro, like I already told everybody, I don't want fucking Buongiorno. I want fucking Calafiori because I think we're cream puffs. And Milan need dogs now. The year of the dog is this year. So to be honest with you, it's the year of the fucking dog. It's not. I know it's not the year of the dog. Shout out my Chinese people. I know it's the year something. I can't remember it right now. But today for Milan and the next coming year is gonna be the year of the dogs, and we need a dog. And Buongiorno ain't no
Reno does not agree about Lukaku either. I don't know why this stupid rumor about Lukaku. No, thank you. But Libyan Samurai is mentioning players, and he's just throwing a couple of people in there. I'm just like, why is this guy in here? I mean, Paqueta, Hakan, CDK, Tonali, Kessie, Salad Maker, Diaz, just imagine. No, Salad Makers, I'm not imagining. I don't want him on the team. He's trash. Sugar Shane in the building. He's got insomnia. Thank you, Shane, for joining us. Lukaku is caca. I like it. I like it. All right, so those are our questions, guys. We appreciate you. Next time we're going to get hopefully our Patreon to get that sent out. We got to get our intern Vinny to send these out a little earlier, right, G? All right, let's go. It's time for the Milan-Napoli preview. Super Bowl Sunday over here in the States is going to come along with a back-to-back great bit of football. First, we're going to get to watch Milan take on Napoli, a struggling Napoli. Yes, they did defeat Verona in their last game, but they're still struggling, man. They're sitting, 14 points behind us. They're sitting in 7th or 35 points, while we are in 3rd with 49. So what are you thinking here, man? Osimhen, is Osimhen going to be played? He's out.
Nah, he's out. He's
on AFCON.
He's in the final. He made it to the final today.
That's right.
Nah, Fabio, I mean, this game,
perfect time.
Walter Mansati is a trash-ass manager. We know this. His time has passed. And to me, like, let's just put a performance.
This is a great comment. I had to mention it. I take salad maker right now over truck, especially for the price.
Yeah, so like
Oof.
this is
Go ahead.
last time we was on top of them, was up on them 2-0, and the game we were controlling, and then I think we went down like flies. I
Yeah.
think Kalulu went down. I think like everybody just went down with injuries, and then we had to put in Pellegrino, who's now a Salernitana. No.
No.
So I mean, I think if we get control of the game, we win the midfield and we go up this game. I think we're gonna have a very good chance of. I don't think they're coming back. I don't think this time they're coming back from 2-0. I hope not.
Agree. I agree. I would
Because
hope.
they've been in shit form, Fabio. They've been drawing, they've been losing. They barely got a win at Verona. Verona is a team that's struggling right now at home. So I mean, at the end of the day, if we fight and we control the game, Fabio, we control the tempo of the game. We win this game 2-0.
2-0. All right. You know what? That's a scary. I want to see 3-0. I want to see them put this team down. Napoli should not be in they're struggling. I mean, the worst title defense in Serie A history, baby. So I think they should put them down. I say 3-0. That's what I'm praying for. But yeah, that's the preview, baby. Check it out. 2:45. Of course, Vinny's probably going to be having a pregame special 90 minutes before.
Keep me updated, Fabio. Keep me updated.
About the pregame?
No, just keep me updated. I don't know my schedule and stuff like that, but yeah, because I got my uncle's the funeral.
Oh yes, that's right. That's right.
So
we're gonna have to keep you. We're gonna have to keep you in touch. I'll keep you updated. And we're gonna be doing another watch along. So if you haven't already, guys, check out the watch alongs. Whether it's me and Don, usually he's there with Hans or whoever else is there. We're beating Materazzi and Napoli. Check your watch, baby. Let's go. Oh, Libyan Samurai, we're losing. Oh my Lord. I hope not, man. I hope not. All right, G. Let's go. Time for parting shots, baby. You first, because you've been wanting to talk. Let's go.
Oh, man. Shout out to my African brothers and sisters, man. AFCON semifinal was today. Nigeria went through on penalties. And not shout out to Kessie, that stripper. His country went through 1-0 over shout out Panji and his Congo. They put up a good fight, the Congo. Kalulu's brother actually plays for the Congo. So AFCON is finally coming to the end. And I think like a lot of people shit on AFCON, but this is for me to tell like so many upsets. Like you didn't even think that was going to happen. And at least we got a great final to watch on Sunday. Even on Sunday, like Saturday or Sunday, one day. But shout out to Osibo, from the VVP chat. He's actually going to be at the final. Shout out to him and his VIP. So that's awesome. Said he's flying out there. So shout out to him. And, shout out to him and Chukwueze, do something, man, because you haven't been like when a guy from the second tier football is outclassing you, bro, we have a real problem on our hands in Milan. And even the commentator said as soon as you got subbed in today, you were the worst player on the field. Ooh. So that's not even me seeing with my own eye.
Damn.
So,
that's bad.
And then I want to shout out the Asia Cup too.
The Asian Cup, right?
Yeah, Asian Cup. Shout out Jordan.
Our big win today.
Yeah, shout out Jordan, man. Making their first ever final, like not a country that's about calcio. So shout out to them. And then Qatar making back-to-back finals. It's gonna be a good one, man. It's gonna be a good one. So a lot of football or calcio that you can see over the weekend. And and then the Super Bowl at 3. It's going at my time. So, right after the games, all of them are going to be there. So, I mean, just a little quick update. So, and hopefully, Makanda, you was out there scouting at AFCON. I mean, Onika, he's ready to come. He's a true DM. He plays for Nigeria. It's so crazy that we gave Bruce the money to buy him. After we gave him the CDK money, and then Bruce came and bought him for like $8 million. So I would like to really see him as the DM for next year. I think the sky's the limit for this kid. I think he's like 21, 22 years old. He's like 6'2", 6'3". Man, he's just a beast. ever since I started reading the reports on him, he's just crazy. So shout out to him and everybody. So that's your little updates on AFCON and the Asian Cup. We don't want to hear that we're biased, but and then I just want to say shout out to everybody in the chat that are always listening to us. And this is like therapy for us. Not therapy, but like it's a fun time, man. And it's gonna be great.
It's
man.
a community, baby. It's a community. Special shout out to my uncle, my godfather, Vincenzo Messina. Milan's got to be more consistent. Game in, game out. They got to close games. Yeah, 100%. Shout out to everybody. My uncle Enzo, Calcio with Reno coming through. That's two Juventines checking into our Milan channel. We appreciate you guys. Sugar Shane, he's just slopping it up earlier with us. We appreciate you. Nick, Leban Youssef, the Samurai, baby, he's here. We got, of course, Nico down in Mexico, the Animalac. We got so many people, man.
Vince Mancini, we got Terry, we got Timmy.
So everybody, of course, Prosciutto. Everybody who came in the chat, man, we appreciate you.
Nick, who's been telling us about the history that
yes,
I think he went to the 94 Italy versus the game. So shout out to everybody up in here, man.
Shout out to everybody, man. And shout out to you people who are going to be the greater New York area. If you haven't taken the time yet to go and visit the Football Factory and go and watch a Milan game or a Serie A game there, you're really missing out. Milan Napoli 2:45. You got to be there. I won't be there because I'll be in Long Island. But if you're in the greater New York area in Manhattan, go check out Legends, the Football Factory on 33rd Street, literally in front of the Empire State Building. Go check them out. The crew will be there. Stay, watch the football game, whatever you want to do. My dog decided to bring his toy in the room. Great timing, Dexter. Guys, we appreciate you all so much. G, any other final words before my dog just keeps squeaking his stupid toy?
No, man, I just want to say I appreciate everybody. And go listen to Calcio with Reno Z, man. Shout out to him. Go listen to his podcast. We just want to, like good people, we're going to recommend them. Even if they're Juventini, Interistas, Laziali, or whoever, we're going to recommend you to go watch them and support them, all right? Definitely. We're not going to tell you to support that bullshit, okay? We're going to tell you to support that realness, okay?
Yeah, the bullshit's been quiet lately, I heard. Guys, thank you all for watching. Please, if you haven't already, try to get your tickets for Italy, Ecuador, MWP special event going to be going on. More about it later on, but ovunque e sempre.
Forza Milan.
Forza Milan. Peace out, everybody. Good night.